10 most dangerous places for shark attacks. If you have seen the 1975 film Jaws, then you might think that a little New England town called Amity Island is the most dangerous place for shark attacks. The idyllic and quaint resort town became a place of horror as screaming filled the air and blood turned the ocean red.
Before we start with the countdown, please don't forget to subscribe to Trip Xtreme and press the bell icon to watch our videos first. Now that being done, here is
Number 10. Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea is the eastern half of the island of New Guinea, the world's largest tropical island. Located in the Pacific Ocean, Papua New Guinea has logged 48 shark attacks since 1848. That's more than New Zealand, which has seen 39 attacks since 1852. However, New Zealand has 9,404 miles of shoreline, while Papua New Guinea has 3,201 miles of coast. The waters of Papua New Guinea contains a wide array of marine environments, so divers from all over the world come to the island to see the immense variety of aquatic life, with shark dives one of the popular options. Number 9. South Carolina. Since 1837, 102 shark attacks have occurred in South Carolina. Though they occurred all along the state's coastline, the majority have occurred in Horry County, home to popular Myrtle Beach. As this list will reveal, more people in the water generally increases the chance of a shark attack. Some 12 species of sharks have been detected in South Carolina's waters. The species are generally mild, including the sandbar and bonnet-head sharks, but more aggressive species including the tiger and the bull shark have been spotted. South Carolina's offshore estuaries provide good birthing and feeding grounds for these sharks. Number 8. Brazil. When you look at the whole continent of South America, 125 attacks have occurred since 1931. But look closer and you'll see that 104 of those attacks have occurred just in Brazil. What's bringing all these sharks to Brazil? A beach town named Recife, which has had some unfortunate luck in attracting sharks to its coastline. The trouble started in the 1980s when Porto Swap was constructed to the south of Recife. The construction sealed off two freshwater estuaries, which has served as the birthing waters for many bull sharks. When the estuaries were closed, the sharks went to the next estuary, which happens to discharge right into Recife's waters. A nearby channel used by surfers became these sharks' new feeding grounds. The sharks may have been driven even closer to Recife's shore by a slaughterhouse, which was disposing of blood in nearby tributaries. Number 7. California. When Dave Martin was mauled to death by a shark in San Diego in 2008, it surprised some shark researchers. Since 1926, San Diego has had only 18 attacks. Shark attacks in California are much more likely to occur farther north in the infamous Red Triangle. About 90 miles of northern California coastline between Point Reyes and Monterey Bay from one side of the Red Triangle. From those two points, lines extend to meet just past the Farallon Islands to the west of San Francisco. These waters are home to lots of seals, which in turn attract lots of great white sharks. Number 6. Brevard County, Florida. The state of Florida has so many shark attacks, 244 from 2007 to 2017 alone. It warrants 2 spots on this list. Our first entry is Brevard County, where 144 attacks have occurred since 1882. One reason Florida has a lot of shark attacks is that it has a lot of tourists eager to get into water, and Brevard County is an easy hour-long drive for those already in the area to see Mickey at Disney World in Orlando. The county is home to the famed Space Coast, 70 miles of coastline named for the Space Center at Cape Canaveral. In addition to the Canaveral National Seashore, visitors can also enjoy Cocoa Beach and Melbourne Beach. Number 5. Hawaii. What's a trip to Hawaii without a stop in Oahu? or Maui. Two-thirds of Hawaii's 159 shark attacks since 1828 have occurred off the coast of these two islands, with 64 attacks occurring in Maui and 42 attacks in Oahu. Other islands are unsafe either, with 28 attacks occurring off Kauai and 19 of the big island of Hawaii. This total is fairly low when you consider the millions of tourists who visit each year, but you should still be on the lookout for the approximately 40 species of sharks that call Hawaii home. One of these species is the dangerous tiger shark, responsible for the most attacks on humans after the great white. Hawaii has a mixed record when it comes to dealing with sharks. On the one hand, 1959 fatal attack led to decades-long shark eradication program sponsored by the government. On the other hand, some native Hawaiians call the tiger shark apua, or guardian spirit. Number 4. Queensland, Australia. In 2006, Sarah Kate Wheely was swimming near Brisbane in water no higher than her waist when she was attacked by 3 bull sharks, which tore off both her arms while biting her stomach and legs. Her friends ignored her scream at first, thinking it was a joke, until they saw blood in the water. Wheely's death is just one of Queensland's 189 attacks since 1700. Australia is home to 166 shark species. You could run into one of them anywhere off the seaboard, but the eastern coast of this country is particularly prone to attacks because it's so densely populated. Australia's eastern coast is made up of 2 large states, Queensland and New South Wales. These 2 states rival each other for the most dangerous coastline in Australia. Number 3. New South Wales, Australia. Like its neighbour to the north, Queensland, New South Wales along Australia's eastern coast is home to some beautiful beaches, which in turn are home to quite a lot of sharks. New South Wales has seen 230 attacks since 1700. There have been 47 fatalities. Some recent attacks have helped this sunny local rank so high on our list. In 2015, a surfer died after both his legs were bitten off in shark attack. It was the 3rd fatal attack in New South Wales in 12 months. Number 2. South Africa. You might think that 251 shark attacks since 1905 would keep folks away from the waters of South Africa, but that doesn't seem to be the case. More and more people are flocking to South African waters to dive with sharks. There's plenty of them to find. South Africa was one of the first countries to formally protect great white sharks, so their populations have grown. You can see mako, ragged-tooth, tiger hammerhead, bull, and black-tip sharks, just to name a few. Near Kosi Bay, you'll find tenacious bull sharks known locally as Zambezi. Dyer Island near Cape Town has earned the nickname Shark Alley for the many species of sharks in the water, particularly a high number of great white sharks. Number 1. Volusia County, Florida. Volusia County, Florida has had 299 attacks since 1882. It's not only the highest number of shark attacks recorded in Florida, but it's more than South Africa, whose attacks occurred over 2,798 miles of coastline as opposed to single county. Indeed, at New Smyrna Beach, located in Volusia, there are more incidents per square mile than on any other beach in the world. So these were the 10 most dangerous places for shark attacks. Did you like any one from them? If so, please let us know in the comment section below.